Ready, start. Leave granted, full stop. Does the transfer or reappointment of a government employee from one post to another post impact his slash her seniority in the new post, comma, and if so, comma, is such seniority contingent upon whether the transfer was made in public interest or at the employee's own request, question mark. This is the short question that has arisen for our consideration, full stop. The fundamental principle underlying the relationship between the state and its employee is that it is governed by administrative rules, comma, rather than contractual agreements, full stop. In view of the power of the state to modify the terms and conditions of services by unilaterally amending the rules, comma, this kind of employment is defined as status, full stop. Therefore, comma, when grievance of an employee is brought to a court or a tribunal, comma, the primary question is about the rule that governs the services, full stop. At this stage, there is no value judgment about the executive action, comma, unless, of course, when the rule itself is challenged on the ground of invalidity or arbitrariness, full stop. So, comma, we simply look at the rule that governs the services and determine whether the action is in consonance with the mandate of the rule, full stop. The rules that govern the service of the respondent are the Karnataka Civil Services within bracket General Recruitment bracket close rules, comma, 1977, and Karnataka Government Servants within bracket Seniority bracket close rules, comma, 1957, full stop. The context in which interpretation and application of these rules are to be found in the facts of the case, comma, which, comma, to the extent that they are relevant for our consideration, comma, are as follows, full stop. The respondent was appointed as a staff nurse in the Department of Indian System of Medicine and Homeopathy, comma, State of Karnataka in the year 1979, full stop. She submitted a representation to the government and requested to change her cadre to first division assistant on medical grounds, full stop. Following her request, comma, the government sought opinion of the director of the department who asked the respondent to appear before the medical board for examination, full stop. The board submitted its report on 22/4/1985 indicating that the respondent was in fact suffering from bronchitis and that she will not be able to carry out the duties of a staff nurse, full stop. Following the decision of the government accepting her request change of cadre, comma, the respondent was asked to submit a consent letter, comma, which she did on 3/6/1985 indicating that double inverted comma with reference to the above subject, comma, I hereby give my consent for the offer to change designation to clerical nature of work in the pay scale of rupees 630-1200 and to take seniority below the last person, full stop. Accepting her consent to be placed below the last person in the transferred post, comma, orders of temporary posting, comma, followed by final order dated 19/4/1989 was issued by the government changing the cadre of the respondent from staff nurse to first division assistant on medical grounds and to take the position below the last candidate, full stop. The government of Karnataka, comma, the appellant herein, comma, submits that the respondent continued in the new position as first division assistant at the place as was accepted by her from 1989 to 2007, full stop.